October 2nd, 2019. Joe here at Simple Life Show. SimpleLifeRemedy.org is the website. Appreciate everybody for joining me today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, do all that good social media stuff. This is a feel-good story. This is about a woman that decided that she wanted to play with death for the entertainment and, of course, for the probably the likes, the follows, and stuff like that for social media. I think people will do anything at this point to get some sort of attention in social media. Of course, her identity is not yet known. I'm sure we'll find out sooner or later. Of course, the person that was filming this put it on Instagram. I think he's even been arrested for doing this and filming this whole thing and not trying to assist and help out or even tell any of the people at the zoo what this woman was doing. Of course, this went on for a good 40 seconds to a minute, I believe. I'm not exactly sure how long she was actually in there because it doesn't really show as much. But this is a good example of how dumb everyone has gotten. I'm sure that everyone can remember Harambe, right? Let's take a look at that.
Cell phone videos showed a zoo gorilla dragging a 4-year-old boy after he slipped into its habitat. At one point, the western lowland gorilla seemed to be helping the boy stand up. Then it dragged the boy to another spot. Zoo officials said they had no choice but to shoot and kill the 17-year-old silverback named Harambe.
So the decision was not made lightly. Lowland gorillas are very endangered animals. There aren't very many in captivity, but it has the proper ending.
You know, when I first saw this story, I kind of laughed, and I really started to think about it. I started thinking about Harambe, and how few numbers there are of the silverback gorilla. There's not a lot of them left, and I'm willing to believe that this person. Let's just watch this clip first, and we'll talk about it here in a second.
That's what my dad used to do, though. Like, he was crazy. You know, you're looking like a mule kid. No, I'm not. Like a mule kid. No, I'm not. That's what my dad used to do, though. Like, he was crazy. You know, you're looking like a mule kid. No, I'm not.
So she sits there, she stands there, and you know, I believe when I read the article, the multiple articles that actually came with this, there was, you could hear them laughing in the background. They're just having a good time. Of course, if the lion attacked, they wouldn't be laughing. They'd be screaming for their lives. But, that's how smart everyone is these days when it comes to messing around with wild animals. She was really lucky this lion was really docile, because if it was around more than one lion, if there was just more than one, she might have not been too lucky, because her odds would have decreased that the entire pride, if there was more than one, would have not looked too kindly on her, to someone just going on to their lions. If you don't realize, they are very territorial creatures. A lot of creatures are territorial. Apes and lions are some of the biggest. Deer are actually some of the most dangerous animals to be around because of how territorial they are. A lot of people don't realize how vicious deers can get, but they are responsible for more deaths than lions and tigers and all that. Of course, you don't have too many people, getting into their territory as much. They do respect them as much. Of course, that really started getting me to think that this person is, since she's not obviously of any of high IQ, she's probably a Democrat. She's probably one of the people that goes on protests that talks about climate change and stuff like that and the extinction of animals. Well, one thing that she's not realizing is that if this animal would have attacked her, if it would have came anywhere close to her to attacking her, it would have been shot and killed. So how does this really protect the animals and all this kind of stuff? I mean, it's obvious she's not a high intelligence. I have seen this happen over and over again, and I just don't understand why people do it. I mean, I don't know if she was just trying to be cute, but it's not even laughable anymore. It's just complete retardation. That's all it is. And I'm sorry for saying that word. I know a lot of people don't like it, but that is what a lot of people, I mean, that's the only way that I can describe this. It is beyond the pale. Until then, next video, have a great day. Bye.